But uh, in addition, I have finally made a decision on an artist and a model rigger. They're two separate people, and they're both on the more expensive side. But what we're gonna do, so we can all keep track of things, because it's gonna take us a while to um to save up the monies for this. It's gonna take us a while. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna find us a nice, cute little goal widget, and we're gonna keep it on the screen so we know how close we are every once in a while, um, to having enough fundings for the art and then for the rigging. Because both soon burb, um, not as soon as you probably think, but we are closer because now I've made a decision on, like, a definitive decision on, like, who I want to be making these things. I'm not gonna share who for now, just in case it doesn't work out, right? Because 2+ years for Burb? No, 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 not that long. I'm hoping no more than a year. End of summer Burb? Probably not that soon. Usually the art, like if I were today to go um commission the art, it would most likely take several months on its own. Um so it's gonna be more than end of summer. It's gonna be longer than that. I'm thinking I would really like to mid next Burb year, maybe. I'm hoping to have the new model by my next birthday. Or if things were most ideal, I would have it by hmm, maybe technically by like my Twitch like streaming anniversary. But I don't know about that because again, it's funding dependent. I'm covering some of it, right? Like it's not all just relying on you all. I'm covering some of it. Um, but it's gonna be a bit. Is it gonna be more detailed? Well, that depends on how much monies we can come up with as a collective group. So I don't have the goal widget yet because I didn't have enough time. I just sat down to my computer at like 8:45, and I was even a couple minutes late to stream because I was setting up. Um, but sometime tonight after stream or tomorrow before the next stream, I'm going to set up a little widget so we can keep track. I'm going to estimate the costs as best as I can based off of like the information that each artist and rigger currently has provided in their prices and their stuff like that. And then also based off of what I know that we want, right? And so I'm going to put all that together, kind of make a spreadsheet, and then figure out how much that'll generally cost, and then we're gonna put that as a goal, and then we'll go from there. But I just wanted to update you all that like I did make a decision, and we are slowly making our way towards custom model. We're getting there. We're getting there. You know what I mean? It is gonna take a while, but we are getting there. But I'm very excited. This artist and rigger, they don't technically work together, but they've happened to work together on multiple models. And the only reason why I kind of figured this out like yesterday, because before I was going to bed, I happened to like see a video from a rigger that I follow that I'm subscribed to on YouTube because I keep up with a few of them because I like to keep in check with their work and see how it's going to see if I want to work with them. So I happened to see a video and I was like, oh, what's this? And I looked and I like fell in love with it. I was like, oh my god, this is incredible. This is exactly like a style that I want, and the rigging is really nice. And like even the art, I went to go look at the artist, and then I realized that I've done this before with this rigger, and well, I knew the rigger obviously because I already followed them, but with the artist, I've already been to their page and looked at them before and fallen in love with one of their models. And so I realize that this is it. This is the combo for me. So these are the ones we're gonna look at. If I had any green bills, I would say, shut up and take my money, but I don't. That's okay. You know, I've said this before, but like, there's more than one way to help us reach our goals. And hanging out in the stream, or like sharing it with people, or watching the VODs, watching the videos, um, you know, interacting in terms of like, sharing, liking, lurking, all of those things count too, and they help. Even if you're not subscribed, if you're watching ads, you're still helping me get closer to this goal. If you're just watching, if you're hearing me right now on YouTube and you're watching the YouTube videos, you're helping me get closer to the goal, because the sooner that I start making revenue on YouTube, um, the sooner we can get there. Or same with like if you're just followed on TikTok, right? If you're seeing a clip of this on TikTok and you're like, well, I can't really help with this. But if you're followed, you're helping me because you're helping me get closer to the goals that I need in order to get into like the creator fund or all of that other stuff, that helps me get there. So there's more than one way. You're all helping and contributing in your own way. So don't like discount yourself or like the help that you provide.